You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. From his own end zone, here we go. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the air on 1st down, May. That's completed right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
They're running the option, short side.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. On play action, here's May. That's cut at the 4. And he has the New England touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, Herbert. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Going left side, Williams with it. Jukes one defender. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Riggs. 19 tight, go.
From the 19. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Chargers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. Herbert. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10 now. He finds McConkey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He lofts one deep, center of the field. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on... Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They have it 3rd and 10. Man in motion here. May now on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Chargers take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's on the move. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Whoa.
Back to the air, Herbert. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Punt team on the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. This one down right at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. Will drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Check.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Jukes out a one-stop. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 37, setting up the screen. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And on third down, looks like the Chargers anticipating pass here. They're in the dime. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. Took off with it again. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Forced out to his right. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18, Pioneer. Go. 19, Lion. Buffalo 18. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots with a long field ahead. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
May now from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Check smash. Warrior 70.
First down throw for May. Clock pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. The Patriots have their punting unit out. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Throwing on first is Herbert. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this.
Big gain downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Return lanes don't open for him. He stops shy of the 15. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
Patriots 7.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Chooses to bring this one out. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Wilson. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Ready, break!
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. From the gun, it's May. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to it. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Escapes the punt. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's on the move.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Herbert from the gun. He lost it deep left. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Patriots take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Let's go.
They toss to Williams, headed right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Going play action, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Now May on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He'll take it from the 1. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Christian Barmore with the play.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He's on the move. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes again. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Only one quarter remains in our final game. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Let's see what they went with on third down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 42 yards on that punt. And the Pats will take over. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go now.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Trying again following the sack. Completes this one to Baker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer or he's not going to endure this season.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Finds McConkey. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
McConkey's got it on the sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Walker now from the gun. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Flush down out to his left. Into the end zone, but and someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
5-9. Home to try.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. Forced out to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That is Marcus Jones.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
On the move, headed right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Trying again, Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. To the air on 1st down, May. Searches from the pocket. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. 1st down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7.
Here's May to the air. Rolling left, buying some time. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To the air yet again, May. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Javon Baker with the touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.